is something that we've seen since the earliest reveals of the DLC.
The only way to enjoy this game is by having
We do not
literally
piece, huh?
No.
only punching.
Okay, we see an interesting item here.
Doing a punch-only run.
Wait a minute. Is this,
talk about
is this a
Everything
third
else is
type of
cheese.
pot?
Let's see this
Yeah.
shadow of the urge tree.
No, I mean, people don't want the spoilers either. They're like, oh, we're so worried. So
Yeah, no.
you know, gotta keep a good balance, and I think we've really achieved that.
Wait, where is this? What are they watching? Is there like an event on Twitch? Is there like an event on Twitch right now that is like, bro, I swear I thought that was Will. What is going on? Do a state of the platform address. Oh, here it is.
But before we head through in that playthrough, I think we are gonna have a little culmination of how exactly we got here by one of our lovely content creators who are a big part of the Elden Ring community, Valiva.
Luka and Kyrie 8 yesterday. Mavs in 7. Okay, bro, come on. You think the NBA script writers? Come on, bro. You think the NBA script writers are gonna allow a 4-game sweep in the finals? Are you insane? Of course they're not.
At least. So over a year ago, we were shown this image, and it revealed what many had already suspected, that the DLC would be concerned with a character named Mikola. Long story short, Mikola is Marika and Radigan's demigod child, and of all his siblings, Mikola was perhaps the one most likely to achieve godhood. Recognizing this, Mikola's half-brother, Moog, abducted Mikola and placed his cocoon upon a pedestal, believing this cocooned Empyrean could help him usher in a new dynasty. For an age, Mikola has remained still. However, if you defeat Radahn and put the stars back into motion, and if you also defeat Moog and gain access to the cocoon, then his story can finally move forward. For Mikola has been on a journey this entire time, it seems, to the realm of shadow, a place to where you, his chosen lord, are now beckoned.
It's crazy how Vati Vidya is no longer just a YouTuber, but like
hidden beneath a veil,
the official
all
ordained
of its secrets lost
lore
to us as
master.
well. So too has Messmer's identity been lost to us. He's someone who is considered akin to the other demigods. He might even be a demigod, and here Messmer put the entire land to the torch long ago, and it's this war in the realm of shadow that we learned more about just recently in the story trailer. This place that's burning is called Bellarat, Tower Settlement, and here a horned race that we think were called the Hornsent once flourished, but now it seems few remain. This purge was almost certainly done at the command of Queen Marika, but why? Was there something she wanted to hide? Marika doesn't exactly have the best reputation. The story trailer seems to speak of her seduction and betrayal, an affair from which gold arose, and so too was shadow born. These are the truths that Mikola the Kind has spoken of to his faithful followers, who now follow him into the realm of shadow. They do not all claim to know what he's doing here, but their faith propels them. For Mikola has long represented
famously, no one played this game before Kai did. Like, people did not know about this game at all. Thank God for Kai.
Answers started to take shape, particularly answers surrounding Bellarat, the tower settlement that Messmer set aflame. Nearby this place is a frozen jail. It was briefly shown here in the gameplay trailer, and that's actually what I want to briefly talk about before I go, because soon you'll be seeing Red Bull's streamers clearing through this place. Here, countless jars are hung from the ceiling, and as you might know from the base game, living jars contain the remains of the dead. And I can share a little bit of lore on these pots, and this jail in particular, from back when I explored this place. So the Greater Potentate cookbook states that the Greater Potentate was haunted by the grotesque practice of his village of birth, and so he stuffed great pots with all manner of things. And one of these hefty cracked pots states that the Greater Potentates of Bonny Village craft these and store them in a frozen jail. So be on the lookout for these living jars in this frozen jail. Good luck to everyone at the event. Thank you for having me on, and I'll catch up with you all again once the DLC is released.
That's so sick.
It was not on my bingo list to see Vari on this event, but what a pleasant surprise and what an absolute pleasure. I'm now joined by Bertrand, who's joining me on the caster booth, and very soon we're going to have a live, not pre-recorded.
Not pre-recorded.
Not pre-recorded. I will ask you to jump twice to prove that it's not pre-recorded, but to set the tone, first, we're going to have a quick look, a quick stroll through some of the areas that you'll see in this DLC. It's going to be very calming. Get your senses, relax. We're going to leave it to production to walk us through this.
Elden Ring, very calming. Elden Ring esports? What do you mean, bro? It's I got lotion on my shit right now. I'm stroking my shit. I got so much lotion. There's squeaks in my shit right now. I'm jorking my peanuts. Yo, I'm stroking my shit. You're 42, you can't say jorking my peanuts? I don't give a fuck, bro. At the young age of 42, I still jork my shit. I still jork my shit, my peanuts. Yeah, I'm 52, not 42, bitch. Oh, fuck. That's why Vatividya and like an entire genre of YouTubers have been created specifically explaining like all the shit, because they literally just put the lore in items, bro. Do you even have your old save still? On my PS3, on my PS5 I do. I was gonna say PS3. I'm so fucking old. I'm not a fan of that method, to be honest.
The music and the imagery, it never fails to give me goosebumps. That was really, really beautiful. And if you missed it, we are back here at the caster booth with Bertrand from Namco Bandai, who's going to be walking us through a not before seen part of the upcoming DLC. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We will now see the gameplay. Now, full disclosure, our friend Bertrand, he's gone through this. He knows what's ahead a little bit, but I have not.
Jump twice, bitch. Jump twice. Jump twice.
So you said
or I won't believe you. Jump twice. Or I won't believe you.
One,
Now do it 3 times.
Oh!
Okay,
He's jumping more than twice.
I am
It's pre-recorded.
So
it's pre-recorded.
Home.
All right.
That's lovely. Where are we, Bertrand?
So we are right at the start of the Shadow of the Earth expansion.
It's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
I just came from, Mogwin Palace.
Oh, okay.
And I interact with the cocoon, and then I am right.
Right. So this is not the same area that we're going to see our friends, content creators play later. This is a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the starting area.
Wow.
Hasan, is your DLC character ready? I'm just gonna play with my PlayStation 5 character
some people
probably.
Expect such a large area for a DLC. This is really overwhelming at first.
Yeah, confirmed,
Permaban.
it's huge. And so yeah, as usual, a beautiful vista to start with. So Graveside Plain, that's the first area of the expansion. There's the first site of graves that will...
This is the overworld. I imagine we can use our horse here. Is that something we're going to do to walk around?
Yeah, sure.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And here is Torrent.
All right.
Just to give another...
If you come in here and cynically say,
no
guys, the coverage today, I will permanently ban you.
Straight
up. Try it. I'll permanently ban another person. Do it. Test me out.
Sites.
Yeah.
Is this something that's also true in the DLC?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Everything that we're seeing in the distance is probably a place that we're going to end up later.
I mean, this is the DNA from...
That was a 2-month subscriber too.
Everything you see on screen, you can reach it at some point during your playthrough. So that's obviously the case in Shadow of the Earth Tree as well.
Wow. So I was going to ask you if there was any particular reason we picked this. Is it just because we want to stay close to the start and give people a
we don't want to be too spoilerish, as I said to Ginny earlier, so yeah.
Oh no, more bird enemies.
Birds.
These are not the favorite enemies of many of us. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I just realized that weapon you're using is quite unique. It moves like a longsword, but it does
bro.
look like a great
It's
sword.
OP weapon, over leveled, not naked, and using a fucking
stance with its weapon of
it's called My Lady.
plus 25.
Yeah.
that is elegant. Can you show us the
Classic.
All right. Oh dear.
Yeah, something
Bro, using a weapon and not just
this
kicking.
reminds me of a particular boss much earlier in the series, and I am feeling
3-minute ad break at the top of the hour. L for you if you don't fucking
the controller
subscribe.
for a minute. That is awesome.
Let's continue. More birds.
Damn, I missed this shit. Oh!
Very nice job. That seems so fun to use.
It is.
Now, the imagery of these ghost-like tombs is something that we've seen since the earliest reveals of the DLC. Do they have any significance that you can talk about? Is this something for players to learn?
Yeah, I think it's better if players learn about these tombs.
I really cannot make out exactly what these birds are made of. They almost feel like they are puppets or made of some
jump
rock
cheese
material.
plus 25, not naked, not NG plus plus plus, weapon art cheese, roll cheese. I know, he's cheesing.
I know that they are the fans' favorite because we show them in our previous trailers.
That is true. I do remember them. They stick out physically and figuratively.
And they are quite passive for now, but if
I'm playing the role of a toxic FromSoftWare fan. Okay,
this kind of
if you haven't figured it out.
So, yeah.
Oh wait,
now
you
I'm
pissed
in
off
trouble.
the entire community of them.
Exactly. So I'm in trouble now.
He's half.
Is there any benefit to drop their aggression?
No, just to show the
he's
audience
got
that they can
plus
be
12
aggressive.
flasks. That's the cheese
But
too.
maybe some
OP.
Other places might be
OP. He's
of
OP.
interest, to interact.
Interesting.
Like
so you will need to watch out not to add additional trouble if there's out of the enemies in the area.
Exactly.
All right. So far, we've just
we
strolled down this area.
We see some runes over there. We'll go there.
Yeah. Fuck this gameplay, bro. This gameplay sucks. Oh my god.
Enough with the birds.
It is a bit of a classic of Elden Ring to just run through the troublesome enemies. Just run away from your problems.
Sorry, guys. Jumping over.
The Scorched Ruins.
Yeah.
You have to say out the
Literally
name of the area when you arrive,
unplayable.
otherwise it doesn't count.
Unplayable. You're right,
So there are
chatter.
ghosts as well. They're
Oh, interesting.
praying for maybe the shadow tree over there.
The only way to enjoy this game is by having
We do not come in
literally
peace, huh?
No.
Only punching.
We see an interesting item here.
Doing a punch only run.
Wait a minute. Is this,
talk about
this a
Everything else is
type of
cheese.
pot?
It seems to. Yeah.
Wow. Actually, that does link up with something that we've seen in the trailer. We did say some kind of tarnished hurdle, an incredibly large pot. I'm
Yes.
guessing that's what it is?
It is.
So we will have different types of large pots that we're throwing as if they were huge little throwable bombs. That is really interesting.
You want to know
what's
what's
find some
funny?
recipe to fill that up. I'd love to see you
Like
throw
here, the rule of thumb is basically
one. Oh, that's lovely.
every FromSoftWare player has a type that they enjoy playing, whether it's like
Carrying a torch on the
magic,
left hand is
whether
the
it's
right way to
strength,
do it.
or the obviously supreme way of playing, which is a dex build, right? Like
Never mind.
This is a fairly large.
everything
ruin,
else they
something that
consider
was
to be
just
cheese.
sitting
That's
there.
it.
Yeah.
And
If
it
you're a
seems like now
strength
taking some kind of
player,
roof
you
and
consider
it's giving us
dex
a
and,
shortcut.
magic players to be cheesing. I guess everyone universally considers magic to be a cheese build.
I find this. Is this the
in
knockdown
general,
version of this area?
and
Does it
everyone
glow
secretly respects
yellow?
the katana
or
dex
is it
builds
always this like
because
No. You can
those are the OP, goated, coolest players in general in the entire fandom.
Really entrancing. It's
And I'm not simply saying that because I do that, and because that's just the coolest thing to do.
Yeah,
That's just what it is. Everyone respects it. Everyone respects it. I promise, bro. Everyone respects it.
Blade of Mercy.
and it's not a weapon.
It's a talisman.
Yeah.
Faith
But
builds
I
are
won't show
nerds.
you.
You won't show what it
no.
does.
Yeah, I'm not biased about this. I'm just telling you how it is, dude.
Critical hits.
Oh, look at me. I like playing strength. I want to fucking triple tap characters by just going and then fucking laying the hammer down, you know?
I think being used
Oh,
to
you're
the
bleed
fall damage of some of
spamming.
the
You're
other
bleed
games has
spamming.
given
You're
me
bleed
a
spamming. It's
big
like, yeah,
sense of
sorry. It's
danger.
called being a fucking superior fighter in
Found on the
every
side of grace.
Yeah,
sense
so
of
I
the
was talking
word.
earlier about the, the overall tone of the shadow of the archery with it's something like sadness.
Strength
overall.
builds
Yeah,
just
it's
mad
a
at
very
dex builds because they can never beat
Dramatic,
Sekiro.
so you see
Exactly.
this
Thank
thing,
you.
That you're not in a good place.
No, not particularly friendly.
So let's.
The
let's
joke
meet
that I
our
was trying to make,
friendly,
that I leaned into a little too
fire
hard, is that
giant
just
there.
everyone considers whatever they don't play to be
Is this
cheese.
the type of boss that a player is not expected to beat super early and,
And
should
that's
be
it.
tackled later?
Well,
What the
We're gonna find
fuck?
out.
yeah, well,
Oh!
Almost took out half of Torrent's health.
yeah, he's a bit aggressive, so I won't bother him much then.
Could we jump over this, perhaps?
Yeah,
Nice job.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to give you a glimpse of this.
That is there's no other enemy so far that does such a wide AoE outside of a boss, perhaps.
Yeah. And it's chasing us. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bro, this
Just
is
pissed them off,
unimaginably
run away
chill
from our
for.
problems again. And we are headed to this very interesting entrance.
So here's another side of Grace. So I will just.
Oh, now that's a character we might have had a glimpse on in the DLC
and
trailer.
I will just reset the.
Yeah, the boss.
There's a hierarchy, and everyone
Because
thinks that
you will
everyone
bother
below them
us.
is cheesing. Yeah,
That's great. We are not going to talk to this NPC?
No, we are not, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it's just for spoiler. free.
Spoilers reason.
Oh!
So there's one there,
Oh,
another one
now-
here.
Oh, very interesting. I wonder, can we talk or inspect this seeming artifact?
This one?
Yeah, we've seen this imagery before.
Oh,
There's an
you
item
mean
and
the
some,
cross?
Yeah.
Oh, Mikela
Does it
cross. Yeah.
Does it hold some significance?
I will leave it to the players to interact with it. But yeah,
okay.
it's obviously related to Mikela and
I see.
his footsteps in the realm of shadow.
Would it be fair to say that we're going to be chasing after him here
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
see what he's up to in this realm of shadow.
Do we leave
But
that
we have
item?
we have an item there, and it's an important item because it's the new mechanism
Yes,
that we
this
have
is the
already communicated.
unique leveling.
Yeah, so it's this Cadetry blessing. So you can collect fragments and then consume these fragments at sight of
Chatters,
grace.
vote in the poll on what
I
type
pick-
of
I
build
pick
do you
one, and
enjoy
there's this new entry on the in the
in
menu,
Elden Ring and
the
other
Shadow Ring
FromSoftware games, which
blessing.
I suspect many of you don't even fucking play, so
it's up to the player really
to decide
whether you want to consume these.
There's like
these
30
items
votes.
So
people have voted 30
if you
times.
Consume these items, it will raise this attack power and raise this.
But this is something that only applies to the DLC area.
Exactly. So that's
only
related to the realm of shadows.
So all of us are going to enter this area with slightly different levels, slightly different degrees of strength. But the main thing that's going to make us stronger, weaker, is going to be how many of these we can take, which also, I imagine, rewards exploration and clearing out every corner of the DLCs.
Course. Yeah, of course.
Is that something that went behind this design?
Yeah, and there's the same item for the
Dex clears,
which is the
as
reverse
always,
spirit
as expected.
You can collect, you can explore, find, and collect them, and then consume them at the site of grace to empower your spirit ash summoning.
Oh, so that your companions are also stronger. That's really interesting.
But same.
I don't play the game because I'm not a baby, but I voted for Dex because I like you and you like it. It's so funny to be like, I'm not a baby or a nerd, which is why I cry when there isn't like 24/7 news coverage happening on this channel. I'm one of those classic cool guys who literally fucking has an aneurysm if we're not doing news coverage.
You never know if a dragon will pop up or if you will be shot at with a ballista or something.
Elden Ring is a baby game, dude.
Maybe
it's not like it's not dark and scary like Counter-Strike.
That's a
with realism.
That's coming your way.
So I'd like to avoid these giant arrows and take care of.
Can you tell us a bit about the faction that we're fighting right here? Do we know about it yet, or would you also like players to figure it out themselves?
Oh, these soldiers are Mesmer's soldiers. Mesmer's, you know, the main antagonist that we have seen in the trailers so far. So this is his army, and these are the
made quick
soldiers.
Work of them with that sword. I'm still really mesmerized by the moveset of that sword. Super interesting. Yeah.
Dex wins with 40% of the vote. Let's go.
The side of grace.
Yeah.
Elden Ring is just now, Breath of the Wild for babies. Yeah, you can't even build in Elden Ring.
Distance,
so
right?
clearly Zelda clears a more adult game.
But I know that there's an enemy over there that I want to attack.
Let's see. Oh. Oh goodness. That seems like a huge knight with a huge mace.
Yes.
You're in a bit of a tight spot here.
Come on, buddy.
You're gonna have enemies on your back as well, if I remember correctly. Watch out. Oh, you never rested, so they didn't come back to life, I see.
He said, come on, daddy. Come on, baby.
Nice.
Oh, he ate that. Flask cheese. Imagine flasking.
Not a fair fight. I'm gonna let you focus.
Oh!
Is it all catching you here? Oh! You can trade some hits there.
Greedy. Greedy.
This enemy really mixes a bit of everything from everything else. That is a Radagon looking attack. We saw him use a slam on the shield.
Greedy! He's gonna die. Oh, dude. Oh my god.
I've also seen movesets that even remind me of other games. It is in the previous series, of course. It's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, this guy's fucking done. He's donezo.
Right. So
okay, this blade is sick, by the way.
Special stance, we have a light attack, which is what you just did, and the leaping thrusting attack, which you used earlier. It's actually really wonderful.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll go somewhere else now. I won't take, you know, the old camp.
Okay.
And maybe changed the weapon.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a pair of scimitars that are reverse gripped?
Yes, so that's the backhand blade.
Oh, that's interesting. We did see maybe this somewhere, but I did not realize that this is how they're used. Oh, that's fascinating.
So yeah, the Ash of War.
Blind spot.
Blind spot, exactly.
May we see it if we have an opening? Oh, that's what he does. Okay, it's quite literal. That is very unlike any other navigation that we've had before.
Yeah,
Normally you go behind, forward, but never sidestep behind an enemy quite like that. That is quite unique, and it's following a bit the trend of weapons bringing something new. We know that there are 8 new types of weapons.
Yes, exactly.
And the actual number of weapons is much higher, not to speak of the boss weapons that we're definitely not going to see, because that steps into spoiler territory. Wait a minute. Oh my god!
Oh.
Now that is a disciple of the Crucible Knights and Godfrey. He hits you with a really mean stomp attack and then did a charge axe. I think that caught us a bit by surprise. Was that scripted?
No.
We're not far.
I was not expected to die.
That was actually really nasty. And keep in mind, you've already made yourself a bit stronger with that fragment earlier, right?
Yeah.
The Scar Tree fragment. So this could have hit even harder. Players
Not
will
a
definitely
strength build,
need
big
to come
L.
prepared. Do not come to the DLC unprepared.
The movement is sick, but he's eating that shit, bro. What the fuck?
It's typically a good idea. That looks like such a killer move. All right, rematch.
Rematch, yeah.
Yeah, are we gonna see this often where enemies, even normal enemies, do moves that are basically on boss level?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Especially for this one.
Yeah, I mean, you killed him so quickly, you barely gave him a chance to stand, but earlier he showed you some real moves. Meanwhile, this crossbows guy is
if you're caught by surprise, it can be, like this.
Oh, he switched weapons.
God damn.
They're deadly.
So I really wonder what exactly.
It'd be pretty funny if he just got caught here and then he couldn't keep going and he just kept dying over and over again and got progressively angrier, which is the most like FromSoftWare experience.
So let me try another.
Ooh, this is a very reminiscent type of ultra greatsword. Am I right?
It's the Knight's
It's a colossal sword, yeah. Wow. Well, let's see it in action. It also has a flame spear, Ash of War.
Yes.
What
is it a unique type as well?
Fuck?
Let me just take out this.
Oh, what the fuck? How did that miss?
Very fast for a weapon of this type. So it seems almost like.
Bro, look at how much stamina it's eating, bro.
Huge.
Oh! Unplayable? What?
A gathering over there.
Oh yeah. Oh dear, what is that? It's very common in Elden Ring to see factions be alive and fighting over each other.
Yeah, this is exactly the case here. So we have mesmer soldiers fighting ogres, or orcs, or whatever it is. But I can take it to my advantage.
I mean, to be fair, I think the mesmer soldier was a bit outnumbered there, so you might have been on the wrong side. You might have wanted to let him help you a bit. Oh, wow.
Oh, dude, they can
has
take
much
some
longer range.
fucking
Does it
damage.
Get charged, perhaps?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ.
And just to be clear, these are common weapons that we will find throughout the DLC. They're not boss weapons. We still have some aces up our sleeves, is that right?
That's regular weapons, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, the jumping R2s do so much stance damage. Yeah. There you go. You made quick work of them. Nice job.
And I recover my flasks.
3 sword swings kills them. Seems legit.
Oh, do we grab this?
Bro, that's a plus 25 great sword. What do you mean? Look at his fucking health bar.
But you definitely will want to pick it up because many of the new weapons you will get, you will need to upgrade really quickly.
It's a plus 25 weapon, bro. Of course, 3 fucking swings killed him. That long range hit kind of sucks though. Even from behind, it was like 250 damage. Jesus Christ.
Nice, he dropped some kind of item. Maybe a piece of his armor. Oh, no. I was wondering if you could hit multiple of them with that.
Oh, yeah. Two for the cost of one.
Is there an area in this DLC that you could recommend new players to perhaps avoid? Like, we know in previous games in the series, some areas are maybe accessible at the start, but might be a bad idea to go to them a bit early. Is there something like that in this game, or can you generally do no wrong?
Well,
Oof.
you
He's gonna die.
You have multiple paths.
Oh, he's dead.
From the beginning of the DLC. So yeah, you can pick the wrong path, not the wrong path, but the more difficult path. But you will see it. It will be obvious.
Did you say this guy sucks? Isn't he a fucking dev?
Unlucky. Maybe we'll need to
I
avoid
can't
this
talk
encounter.
and play. I'm not a streamer.
I'm so sorry. I might have
producer.
made this a bit, and you know, I'm gonna put a bit of undue pressure on you.
No.
He says I
No
cannot
worries.
Now,
talk
one
and
thing that I
play.
think is
I am
important
not a
to acknowledge in
streamer.
Elden Ring, the game very much after the start tells you here is a golden horse knight that is basically impossible for you to kill. This will teach you the lesson that not everything that you see needs to be immediately tackled, and that sometimes you need to build yourself up a little bit.
No, he's a
before you're ready
Bamco
for some of
rep.
these challenges.
Bamco.
So I imagine the DLC might have the same philosophy, and players
Bando.
should be encouraged to explore different areas, try different approaches. Come back a bit later when you're a bit stronger.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're definitely prepared for this one, but I promise you, I will let you focus this time.
No, but that's okay. We're almost at the end of this segment, so
Okay.
I will just show you the end of the segment. That just like a kind of a teaser.
Okay.
Now you know, Chad, that shit ain't easy. Fucking playing and talking
So
at the
that's the
same
fighting.
time.
We lead them. So as usual, you have some clues here and
Yeah.
then, and here it's the flames. So you think, might be
That's why
something
it's
there.
the hardest
It really
job,
pays off
dude.
to look at every corner,
Yeah.
and anything that looks a bit suspicious probably requires your attention. And this
Here
seems to be
we can see that there's an entry and a side of grace. So what is it? Oh,
ruined.
Streaming is the
forged
hardest
lava
job.
Intake. A lava intake. Labor intake. Oh wow.
so this is what player will discover next week.
Okay.
And that's
June
it.
21st. Is
Yeah.
anyone out there not already marking their calendars for this release? I think all of us are. Thank you so much, Vortwan. We
Yeah.
will see a little bit more.
Yeah, a little
Is that
bit
right?
more.
After a super tiny break. So can you tell us
wow.
what is coming next as soon as we can get it on in front of your eyes?
Hardest job
I
take of
will,
my
I
offshore
will
oil rig money and my
show a
401k
bit
in
of a boss
retirement. I
fight.
want you to have more.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I will face the divine beast dancing lion. So you
That
saw
is-
it.
that
you
is-
saw it
yeah,
during
it's in the trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, my co-commentator Dino and I, we had the theory that that might not be an actual beast. It looked almost like a puppet.
It looked like a Chinese,
Dragon.
Dragon.
That's
yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Is that something that we're gonna get a bit intimately? Can you tell us any details of this enemy, or is it better if we go blind?
It's better if you go blind, but you will see anyway
Right.
during the fight.
And as it is tradition now for many years, most bosses have multiple faces. We're not gonna get to see all of that. It's just gonna be a bit of an appetizer, right?
Yes, yeah.
And following this, we will throw it back to the content creators sitting over there on the set, and they will delve into a particular area of the DLC that's just very contained.
Yeah.
Is it the Poison Swamp?
No, it's not.
Thank God. They could not take it after all the difficult challenges that we've done today. Was it really important to add a Poison Swamp to this game?
Well, I think it's important for Miyazaki-san, yeah.
I think it's a tradition at this point.
Yeah.
And at one point, we went from hating them to expecting them to probably being upset if they weren't there. So I'm glad to hear about that. Is there a particular reason of why
It's
we chose
cool.
the area that they're going to go to? Do we need to look out for something?
Yeah, because it has a different and a new atmosphere. So you will see this in a short while. But
Okay.
I can't tell too much.
Yeah.
I want the creator to showcase.
Okay, yeah,
this.
we will be reacting to that blindly
yeah.
as well. That's gonna be wonderful. So we just saw a reminder that you will need to beat Radan and Moog, Lord of Blood, if you want to access the DLC. You still have a week,
Radan.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
Time to get to work if you haven't done that. I know many of us have started new playthroughs.
Clock is
And
ticking.
we're now about to see the boss that you told us about.
Yeah.
So our producers are going to get this gameplay in front of us. and it seems to
I
use
would
the same
say that
weapon, which I like.
FromSoftWare in the past didn't really do a lot of like public facing shit. This is Elden Ring has like definitely made them significantly more mainstream. And I think it was their first foray into like genuinely marketing this stuff, because before Elden Ring, previous FromSoftWare games simply just relied on the existing fan base and the existing fan base growing organically. Like, so for people being like, oh, they sent like Kai wait, hold on, let's watch.
Keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise.
Kai saved their company. I can't tell if people are being sarcastic and memeing or if they're being serious.
Dance and kavod.
I hope people are memeing.
Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tongue. Cleanse away the strumpet's fire.
No, I know the fan base before Elden Ring was in the millions. I was in the fan base before Elden Ring. Oh god.
What a stare.
Yeah, meet the dancing lion.
Oh my, he's gonna get cooked.
Oh, we're summoning help.
This man is cooked, bro.
Oh, that is the enemy that we saw prior.
Yeah.
You have recruited him.
What?
Oh, nice jump. Does this inflict some kind of status effect? Or is
No,
it just damage?
Yeah, just damage for now.
Oh, wow. Very clean jump. This might be an opening to do some damage. Oh, but you are very, very low on HP.
Oh, he's dead.
That was dangerous.
We'll give
my
it another
god,
try.
I'd be so
Don't worry.
mad. I'd be so mad if this motherfucker was chirping next to me in my ear. Oh my god, it's literally like having a chatter. It's literally like having a fucking chatter in your ear. Oh my god.
Big dude with armor and
getting
weapon,
mad for
and their
him.
move is so predictable. It's easy to parry.
I'm getting mad for him, and it's his job. Like his job is to literally chirp. It's such a bad situation. Oh no. He's gonna eat it again. Oh. Okay, better moves this time. Better dodges. He's done no damage so far. Oh my god.
So the thing is, with this boss, you have his head, and then you have the bottom, the tail. But in between, you don't have anything. So if you hit there, there won't be any hitbox.
Do you think it's an idea to hit the head? Does it take more damage there, like some other bosses before?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was a really nasty tail hit. Oh, that's a big grab. Oh no!
I'm dead.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut
it was
up.
telegraphed, but it came so delayed that it's so easy to misjudge.
Oh god.
This
I'm
is the
getting
type of challenge that it's gonna give us. Oh dear.
I'm getting mad for him.
One more try.
One more attempt.
Allez.
One more attempt. We'd like to reach the halfway point, perhaps, or a bit less at least.
Oh my god.
See if we can put a dent in this really tough fight. But if we cannot, hey, that's fine.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, the power walk. Nice job. You need to intimidate the boss.
I need to avoid his grab attack.
Oh, that is a nasty stream of gas. Nice. Good job. Oh, the stance is broken. Perhaps you can repost it? Yeah, I see what you mean. The boss is really disconnected in two halves, huh?
Yeah.
All right, our summon's doing God's work here. Oh, can we repost that perhaps? Nice.
Yes.
That's the halfway point.
Yes. And that will be.
Oh, what is it doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Oh, you're so cooked.
Oh no,
you're
you've
so
pissed it
cooked.
off.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so
That
annoying.
did not
that's,
feel particularly fair, but
oh, that's so
I think
annoying.
this is about what we wanted to showcase. Is that right, Voltron?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, I know it is very difficult to perform live. It's very difficult
That's
to perform
not my
well
job.
in general. We know and we appreciate that. We also appreciate you answering my questions, Jeannie's questions earlier, and everything else.
It's fantastic. So, yeah.
How happy are you to finally be this close to delivering this to millions of players?
I mean, it's been an incredible journey since the release of the base game. So see so many players coming to the Souls genre.
25 million
and
Elden Ring players.
So many different ways to play, as I said earlier. So it's an amazing thing, and we are really eager to see in 5-6 days now how the audience, how the community of players will react to this expansion. So,
I have no doubt that this expansion is going to give us memories for years to come.
That's sick. Okay. Fun little start to the fucking Saturday fun day with a little bit of Elden Ring. Before Kai, no one knew about Elden Ring. I know it was not definitely like one of the most award-winning games of the year with millions of people in the player base. Brother, can you do multiplayer events with the community once you beat DLC perhaps? Yes, I did that last time. And I will most likely do it again this time because I enjoy it, especially because like people talk so much shit and it's so much fun to just be like, okay, let's do it then. Let's get it, bro. Let's fucking get it. How would you feel if one day Kai had Miyazaki and Kojima on stream? It'd be great. Good for him. I mean, I'd be jealous, but listen, I know I can't do those things, okay? Yeah. I think chatters forget that there were a lot of chatters talking shit. There were a lot of chatters talking shit in here when I was doing this exact same thing when I was playing Elden Ring, and there were hella chatters talking shit. And then I cooked them like 37 in a row. It was awesome.